Hello everybody and welcome to the channel Phantom Era, where we talk about everything from the weird and wacky to the educational and downright preposterous. So I don't normally come on here and talk about commentary, YouTube, or things like that, but recently I was watching Charlie's new video about the prankster Tanner getting shot by the man that he was harassing, whose name I believe is Coley, and how, you know, maybe he shouldn't have been shot. And I just want to offer a new perspective because I really think that Charlie got it wrong. In the video, Charlie says, I think it was an unhinged response. Tanner shouldn't have been stopped. Coley only said stop a couple of times. And to me, I have a very big problem with that because I was always raised that stop means stop, no means no. And I have the perspective of a woman, and I can guarantee you that if Coley had been a woman, the response would be incredibly different from people like Charlie and their commentary videos on the situation. So let me just reconstruct it for you, all right? Instead of Coley, we're gonna have a woman. Let's just say it's me, 5'9" woman, so I'm even a little bit bigger than the average woman. I am going to pick up food. I'm gonna make a delivery. Out of nowhere, this 6'5", 200+ pound dude starts shoving a phone in my face with something that I don't understand. I have no clue what's happening. And he's got friends with him, and they're recording, and I say, hey, stop. He doesn't give a shit, doesn't matter, he keeps doing it. I say, hey, stop again, and I'm trying to get the phone away, I'm hitting it and everything, and he's not stopping. I pull out a gun, I shoot him. Charlie's argument is, well, it only happened in the span of 20 seconds. Sometimes 20 seconds is all it takes before you're raped, mugged, shot, murdered, doesn't matter. When somebody tells you to stop, you stop. That's the rule of thumb. That's what society should be operating by. And if Tanner chose to ignore that and got shot in response, boo fucking who, all right? Because if I am a woman and I am in that situation and a guy like that is not leaving me alone, you bet your ass, if I have the ability, I'm going to defend myself, whether that is by throwing hands or shooting him. I do not care because my life is possibly being threatened. I don't know what's happening. Well, then you have some people that are viewing it through the context of the prank and what the prank itself was. Anybody that's being harassed by these quote-unquote YouTube pranksters, aka the scum of the earth, doesn't know what the prank is. The only person that knows what the prank is the YouTube prankster, who, in my opinion, should just be called a YouTube harasser. And they have no context of, okay, is this gonna actually threaten my life, or is this just a really fucked up social situation? So as far as I'm concerned, when I'm watching Charlie make his video, and normally I love Charlie's content, but when he's like, oh, it was an unhinged response, he only said stop a couple of times, it only took him 20 seconds to shoot him, I don't care. That guy, in my opinion, deserved to be shot. Very much so. If this was a female victim, and when I say victim, I mean Coley, not Tanner. I could give a rat's ass about Tanner. He's already admitted that he didn't learn his lesson and that he's going to keep making that type of YouTube content, so I guess I kind of just hope that he gets shot again at this point, because how do you not learn your lesson? But I digress. I very much think that it was an appropriate response given the circumstances, and obviously the jury agreed because Coley's been acquitted of the charges and it was ruled in self-defense, which, good job, jury. I actually have faith in the justice system in that regard, so congratulations. I appreciate you guys for that one. But I really do think that Charlie kind of missed the mark on this one. He obviously goes on to besmirch Tanner's name and basically be like, any YouTube prankster is the scum of the earth, which I agree with, but let's be honest here. If it was reversed role, if it was a woman in that situation, it would be very, very different. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, well, Charlie's inherently sexist and things like that. I am giving my opinion. I respect Charlie as an individual, and I respect the type of content that he makes, but I'm trying to offer up a different perspective here, and I really do think that he kind of missed the mark on it, which happens. Nobody's perfect and things like that, but it frustrates me when somebody who is that big of a platform puts out that, oh, well, he only said stop a couple of times. And I know I'm reiterating it, but you should only have to say stop once. You should only have to say no once. You should only have to say leave me alone once. And that should be enough. And so it's very, very frustrating to watch a video like that and have someone who gets millions of views kind of propagate the idea that, well, you have to say it more than once, or, oh, well, you can't shoot somebody within 20 seconds. What it comes down to is if you feel that your life is being threatened, you don't have to wait for a situation to get dangerous to defend yourself. Because if you wait for a situation to get dangerous, chances are it's not going to end in your favor because you're already on the back foot. So just hopefully what this does is kind of puts YouTube pranksters, aka YouTube harassers, in the limelight and basically indicate that this behavior is not okay. It shouldn't have taken this long for that discussion to happen, but better late than never, you know? So that's going to be it for this video. I just kind of wanted to give my 2 cents on it and things like that. So, you know, it's not my normal type of content, but I felt like it needed to be said and it needed to be shared. So